Jen St. Dennis back from business in Vancouver. Jen, one of, pardon me, Canada's top economists doesn't have a positive outlook for Canada.
Yeah, that's right. This is a new forecast coming out of the Bank of Montreal. So their chief economist, Douglas Porter, has written this new analysis, sort of upgrading their previous forecast for the economy. So most economists sort of had this consensus that Canada's economy would grow about 2% this year, which is still pretty modest figure. And that's the figure that the federal government has been working off when they are formulating their budget and things like that. But now Douglas Porter is writing that BMO is going to be downgrading their forecast to 1.5%, and that is very, very sluggish growth. And the reason they're doing this is because of the last week's results on Canada's GDP for the first quarter of the year that came out from StatsCan. And that showed a decline of 0.6%, which was a surprise to most analysts watching the economy, that things were quite that bad. Now, of course, factors include, of course, the falling price of oil. The really bitter winter weather that Eastern Canada experiences also a factor. And going into the second quarter, the wildfires that are happening in Alberta and affecting the oil sands there are also going to contribute probably to a decline, or will affect GDP for Canada as well. Now, what will lead us out of this economic quagmire? Well, BMO says that developing non-energy exports or growing non-energy exports, so things that aren't oil, will help. And also a low Canadian dollar continuing will also help to boost exports for Canada. Sophie?
All right, thanks for that, Jen St. Dennis from Business in Vancouver. You can get more online at BIV.com.